It goes without saying that you were often depressed, Bobby. I think all of you are getting depressed right now. But one ray of sunshine that you talked about right up to your last days was the visit from our dear friend Susan. Archana was traveling in India with Susan. It's always a little nerve-wracking when you take white people to India. What will they think about the country that we were born and brought up in, the traffic, the poverty, the chaos, the heat, the dirt? And in this case, there was an additional question. What would Susan think of you, Bobby? Archana remembers introducing the two of you in your apartment in Gurgaon. She doesn't remember the details particularly clearly, only that you were sitting at the dining table when Susan walked in. She pulled up a chair, and within a minute or two, the two of you were chatting as if you'd known each other for years. What struck both of us afterwards was that Susan never seemed particularly interested in your disability. There was none of the usual curiosity, no what happened, no how long have you been in the wheelchair, who takes care of you, are you hurting somewhere, etc. No awkward attempts at sympathy. She just started talking, and your face lit the fuck up. We hadn't seen you smile like that in a very long time. For the next couple of hours, you were funny, engaged, charming, and completely yourself. Archana was fascinated by Susan's ability to create that kind of immediate connection. But more than that, she was simply happy to see you enjoying yourself so much. It felt as though Susan had somehow managed to step around the disability and go directly to the human. Maybe it had to do something with her being a photographer. You know, photographers spend a lot of time looking at people, really looking at people. Whatever the reason, the two of you seem to recognize something in each other almost immediately. Years later, you were still asking about her. So how's Jodie, you would say? Her name's not Jodie, but you called her Jodie because in your mind she looked like Jodie Foster. And every time you asked about her, I found myself thinking about what had actually happened that afternoon. You know, disability often brings with it a kind of invisibility. People see the wheelchair, they see the twisted fingers, they see the practical challenges, but after a while they stop seeing the person. Susan wasn't having any of that. Somehow she managed to see you exactly as you wanted to be seen. A few months ago, we ran into Susan at a Christmas party in upstate New York, and inevitably the conversation turned to you. As we talked about your life and your death, she became tearful. Then she said something that surprised me. She said, Bobby, it really wasn't really about Susan seeing you. Maybe the two of you had simply recognized each other.
A one, a two, 3, 4.